Eweida in under 5 minutes. What's the row about? As Eweida works for British Airways. They had a policy. The policy said you can't wear religious symbols visibly unless it's a mandatory requirement of your religion. As Eweida wanted to wear a cross. This was unpopular with vampires and with British Airways, but for very different reasons. British Airways' problem was they felt it was inconsistent with their corporate image. The UK courts were no help at all to Ms Eweida. They said there was no direct discrimination because BA's policy applied to all members of all religions. They also said, for rather more technical reasons, that there was no indirect discrimination. In essence, Ms Eweida couldn't show that anyone else shared her belief that she had to wear a cross visibly. That meant there was no group disadvantage, and without group disadvantage, there was no indirect discrimination. It was a big fat fail. But she didn't stop there. She went to the European Court of Human Rights. She said she had a convention right to freedom of religion, and that right included a right to manifest her religion. And the court agreed that wearing a cross was a manifestation of religion. They felt the UK had not done enough to protect Ms Eweida's rights. They'd allowed concerns about corporate image to trump the freedom itself. And that was bad. So Ms Eweida won. Here are the takeaway points. The court said that freedom of religion is not protected just by being able to say to an employee, if you don't like it, get a job somewhere else. Similarly, they felt that corporate image probably didn't trump the freedom of religion. But in a related case, the case of Chaplin, they pointed out that other things just might, including health and safety concerns. And that means that the one thing that Eweida does not do as a case is establish that you have a right to wear a cross to work. The big mystery that's left by the case is where does this leave indirect discrimination? Because Ms Eweida failed in the UK because she couldn't meet the statutory definition of indirect discrimination, whereas the European Court of Human Rights approached the entire question as if it was one of justification. Who knows?